Heavyweight boxing fans, what's the deal? All right, man. So I'm gonna go live real quick. I promise, this is gonna be a very short live stream. Just give you guys some news you can use concerning the heavyweight division. Now, most of the stuff has already came out in like the last week or so, but I hadn't got a chance to talk about it. But since I'm back active making videos, go ahead and give my quick opinion about these fights. Now, maybe some of you that's gonna listen to this on archive, you didn't even know these fights were taking place. All right, so let's start with December 7th. We already know what fight card is going to take place December 7th, the Joshua Ruiz rematch. We know all the heavyweight fights on that card. I've done a couple videos today talking about that card. I will give Hearn his credit. I do like the way he shapes up his heavyweight cards. He'll throw 4 or 5 heavyweight fights on there. All right. Probably not all of them are significant as far as the top 10 is concerned, but still some good heavyweight dust ups. You know what I mean? But December 7th, you also out in Canada, you have a card with Simon Kean, who is 17-1. He has 16 knockouts. He has avenged that one loss. Kean was a 2012 Olympian. I've done quite a few videos on him. He got revenge with his loss against Dylan Carmen, won by stoppage. He will be taking on Sergey Liakovich. Yes, Liakovich, man. Liakovich hasn't been in the ring since 2017. It was against a journeyman level fighter. What's good, Dago 619 Cali Factor, and what's up, St. Cruisin? Man, St. Cruisin, I gave you a wrench. I don't know why. Okay, I'm gonna do that for you. Now you are a moderator, man. I could have swore I gave you a wrench. All right, but he's taking on Liakovich, man. Wow. I really, I think King's going to get the job done. I think he'll back Liakovich up, and he'll find a home for the jab, the right hand, and the left hook. He has a good left hook, Simon King. I think that's his best punch. Um, it's the heavyweight division. Anything can happen. We know the old cliche, but Liakovich hasn't been active, man. His last significant fight was 2014, and that was against Andy Ruiz, and it was a loss. Then 2013, that's when he got baptized by Deontay Wilder. 2012, he got stopped by Jennings. 2011, he got stopped by Helenius. All right. Then I think he may have fought a journeyman in between then. So like in the last 8 years, man, he's lost and been dominated or stopped in his all of his significant fights with a win over a journeyman here and there. You know what I mean? So Kean is just getting this to stay busy, just to say he fought somebody that was a up and coming top contender at one point. Liakovich, I know he held that WBO, but it should be an easy fight for Kean. All right. Also on that card, you got Arslanbek Makhmudov, a Russian fighter who moved his career to Canada. A lot of guys are moving their careers to Canada, the UK, and in the US when they come out of Russia and those those the Eastern Bloc. You know what I mean? So um, I expect Makhmudov. Now, Makhmudov is he'll probably be the thumbnail to this video. He's standing in the middle of Joey Daweko and Oscar Rivas. They were in his camp, uh, tuning up their own skills and getting in shape, but also helping him out. I took that picture off Instagram. Joey Daweko posted it a couple days ago. All right, I believe he posted it on Fight Night on the 23rd here last Saturday. Okay, he'll be taking on Samuel Peter. Yes, Liakovich and Samuel Peter is on the same card, man. Samuel Peter, was he 40, 39 years old, 40? He, just like Liakovich, has really not been active since 2011. Now, yes, this is Sam Peter. I think his fifth fight this year, if I'm not mistaken. All right. He got stopped by Huey Fury. He lost a fight to a journeyman level, but a guy in Mario Heredia, who I seen fight in the World Series of Boxing. I seen him fight in the amateurs against Joseph Parker. Actually had a good fight against Joseph Parker. Um, Heredia actually won a decision against Samuel Peter. I believe it was a split decision, you know what I mean, this year. And Peter, he has a couple other fights picked up. I mean, he's beating guys that are like 2-12, 2-20. You know what I mean? Those are his wins. This isn't the 2004, 2005, 2006 Samuel Peter. This isn't the who next? Who next? You know what I mean? Knocking Jeremy Williams unconscious with left hooks. This isn't that Samuel Peter, man. This is a war-torn Samuel Peter. Yes, he still has heavy hands. Anything can happen. All right, I'll keep pushing that cliche. It's the heavyweight division. Anything can happen, but unless there's some major malfunction with Makhmudov, I see him being able to back up and eventually stopping the war-torn former WBC title holder in Samuel Peter, who was once feared. You know what I mean? But Samuel Peter also, he's fluctuating in weight, man. The fight with Heredia, he did come in at 259. Peter, at his best back in the day, he was between that 245, 250-ish type of range. Now he's coming into like 280, 270s. Man, before this year, his last meaningful fight was 2016 against Pulev after taking a long time off. Then he had Hellenius 2011. He's just another guy, man. It's just a name. He's pretty much just a shell of himself. Just a name right now, okay? Um, but I would like to see, Simon Kean, Arslan Black Makhmudov. I like to see one of those guys take on Mladen Malas, who's 12-0 with 12 knockouts up there in Canada. He's also another Canadian heavyweight that's up there, man. So I would love to see them mix it up somehow, some way. All right. So those two fights will be taking place December 7th. And I'm going to end this video with this last fight, F.A. Ajagba versus Kiladze. Ajagba last fight was, to me, his toughest opponent. All right. It was against Ali Demirezen, and Demirezen was moving his head. That was giving Ajagba some problems. Going into that fight, I thought it'd be a good fight because Demirezen is a former Olympian himself. He knows how to fight. He fights with the high guard, but he likes to move his head, throw combinations, and come forward. And he had some success against Ajagba. I mean, he made Ajagba work. Ajagba has beaten, Michiel Wallach. He destroyed the tough but long in the tooth old Amir Mansour. But I think the Demirezen win was a good win for Ajagba, and it made him think. All right. Sometimes you got to think in there, man. You're not gonna be able to go in there and huff and puff and blow the house down. You got to be able to think, go some rounds, win some rounds by utilizing your jab, especially when you're the bigger man with the longer reach. In the heavyweight division, it's always, to me, it's paramount to have a jab, man. You know what I mean? They say a big power shot will take you some ways, but the jab will take you around the world. You know what I mean? So, Gregory Wyatt was good, bro. Let me go ahead and do this for you, Gregory Wyatt. Now I got you modded up. So those are the three. Now with Kiladze, let me go over him real quick. His last fight, notable against Robert Alfonso. Robert Alfonso is a 19-0 Cuban fighter who's really good in the amateurs. He's been in a lot of Deontay Wilder training camps, been in some Eric Molina training camps. Isn't the biggest knockout puncher, right? He's only has about 8 or 9 KOs with his 19 victories. Kiladze was able to get a draw with him. All right, that was kind of like a career saver for him because his last 3 fights he dropped them to Joe Joyce, Hunter, and Konowski. What do all those 3 guys have in common? They like to put pressure and they like to bring the fight to you. Okay, Kiladze was having some success against Konowski. I'm not gonna lie, he was touching him up, moving, circling, touching him up, moving and circling, but battle of attrition, he was getting worn out and worn down. Eventually, he gets pushed backwards. He likes to fight off the back foot. When he's in control, he can control the pace. When he can throw ring combinations, pot shot, and move at his own pace. But when you are making him fight and you're pushing him back, when he doesn't want to get pushed back, when he wants to rest a little bit, throw his combinations and then rest, let him get his work off, and then keep pressuring him. And that, to me, is Kiladze's kryptonite, man. It's being pressured when he doesn't want to fight, okay? Because his tie-up game on the inside is just not there, in my opinion. He can be outworked on the inside. He just doesn't really want to fight on the inside. Wants to fight strictly off the back foot and circle, which isn't a bad game plan. But when your opponent's not letting you do that, it could be a pretty long, rough night for you, all right? So that's pretty much it, man. Just wanted to do a really quick video. I'm under 10 minutes here. Appreciate you guys showing up. No rhyme or reason to this live stream at all, but I'm sure people will come on the archives and check out the video and learn about these 3 fights that's taking place. So I will be back with some more heavyweight news. Until then, man, y'all be easy. I'm gone.